evening and welcome to Wednesday's family fitness yoga class. Make sure that you're physically fit to do this class, that you've got no high blood pressure, diabetes, joint problems. We will be upside down. Lovely. So making sure that you feel okay. If at any time you feel ill or you feel sick or you get hot really quickly, then stop. And if anything doesn't feel right, it probably isn't. So again, stop. So today we're bringing ourselves onto our throat chakra. And this area is a blue turquoisey colour that we see. The sound here would be hummingbird or a ham, H-A-M. We'll do that at the end. We can do it in a bit if you want. And we're going to start with our hand mudra, which is Granthea mudra. So you're bringing your hands together, but you're bringing your finger, as you make them into a fist, you're bringing your finger and your thumbs and they'll touch. So they make a kind of a knot. So it's like that, but the finger and the thumb come together. Which would be just a natural coming into this position, but then the finger and the thumb come together. So they're making a knot. And this, if we bring it to about here, so that it's around our throat. Now you can, again, you can make hummingbird sounds, so just making a hummingbird sound. You can do ham, or you can do the a mantra, which is I am expressive. So any of those. I'm going to do ham. So we're closing our eyes. Breathe in through the nose, tighten up all the muscles. So we're going to take our hands apart, breathe in, stretch our arms up, and breathe out as if we're blowing out a candle. And let's do 2 more. Throat chakra deals with our communication, and this is our first heavenly chakra. And so this is about our own truth. So it's not about what we show off to the world and how we talk, but it's what our own truth is inside and what everything above us, our Creator, can see. So it might be okay going out and saying, I'm this, when everybody knows you're not. So it's about our own truth. So we're going to start with our neck stretches. We can use our hands. We're going to breathe out, tuck our chin down, grab hold of our head and give a little pull. Now we've done our neck stretches in different positions, from being sat down, cross-legged, in tabletop, and now we're standing. What's the difference? And then we're releasing the hands and bringing the head up. So we're taking the head back. Now we're not taking the whole body back, it's just the neck. You can open the mouth wide, you can kiss the ceiling, or you can give it a Brucey, and you can move that Brucey if you want. But whatever you do, I want you to feel it. Also, not just the neck, but where you're breathing as well. So, we're taking that head back. And bringing it back up. So we're taking it to the side. Again, we can use that hand, tucking the chin in, bring it over, give the head a pull, push the other hand towards the floor. And again, releasing and tucking the chin in, bringing it over, give it a pull, bring the hand down. And release, bringing it back up. So we're going to turn and look over the shoulder. But we're going to make sure, and give a twist with the arm, but make sure the elbow's pulling backwards. We're not letting it come round. So twisting the head. That's it. You're looking away from your elbow. Vicky, just pull your elbow back a little bit. That's better. That's better. And then release and bring it to centre. So we're changing sides. Again, looking over the shoulder, using the hand, give a twist. And then release, bring it back to centre. So we're going to take it down into a forward bend, but we're going into ragdoll. So when you're down there, you can hold it just nice and straight, or you can wave and imagine that you're being blown by wind, or that you're being in water. It's up to you. Now, we're going to roll down. So if you've got lower back problems, again, you shouldn't be in my class. But take your time. You can take it more into a forward bend and don't do the moving. But again, shouldn't be in my class if you've got slip discs. So, tucking the chin in, pulling the shoulders in, roll down. When you've gone as far as you can, if you want, you can bend the knees and you can let yourself be blown. Imagine being in water. And then we're going to come back to centre, bend our knees and roll back up again. Let's do one more. Letting the body dangle, let it be nice and light. And again, back to centre, bend them knees, roll it up. Bring the hands behind the back. Now, if you want, you can always place your hands on your bum if you want to, but you know what you're doing. Pull the shoulders back, lift the arm up, push the hips forward, breathe in, reaching back. Make sure you've got control of that neck. So if you want to take it back, you can, but there should be no pain at the front of the neck or the back of the neck. And then we're going to breathe out, undoing the arms, bringing it back down. So we're going to try one more. Breathing in, let the body drop back, control the neck. Where are you breathing? As you breathe out, can you let go a little bit more? And then breathing out, bring it back up. Lovely. So we're taking it to the side. We're going to lift both arms up, stretch them up to the ceiling. If they can touch, let them touch, but you don't want you're pulling your neck in. Make sure that your neck's nice and out, it's relaxed. You're going to breathe in, move from the waist, the rib cage to open up, and then you're taking it over to the side. Now turn and look up to the ceiling, through the front of the arms. And then breathing in to come up. We're going to change sides. So turning the head, making sure the head feels nice and relaxed. It doesn't feel as if the neck's being compressed. Everything should feel free. Remember, if them arms hurt, take them out. If the neck hurts looking up, bring it back to the centre. And breathing in, bring it up. You can always take them arms out if you want. Or here we go again, over to the other side. And bringing it up. it back up. Take them arms down. So we're going to turn it. Now again, you can keep the arms down and moving from the shoulders, turning the head, or we can bring the arms up, completely up to you. Okay, I'm going to take my arms up, but you don't have to. If it's hurting your neck and your shoulders, leave it out. Okay, so choice is up to you, but make sure again that neck's nice and relaxed. It's not pinned in. So we're turning, breathing out, keeping the feet on the floor, but turn the head and try and look through the back of the arm. And then bringing it back to centre. And we're turning to the other side. So again, we're turning, we're trying to look through the back of the arm. Bringing it back. Let's change sides. And let's change last one. And bringing it back. Lovely. Give yourself a little shake. So let's bring it into our thighs. Bringing your weight onto the one side. We're going to do the leg swing. So I'm just going to move my camera down. You can see my foot. So if you need to grab hold of something, hold onto your waist or hold onto the chair, bringing the foot backwards and forwards. 6, 7, 8. Let's bring it across the body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and bring it down. So let's take ourselves, if we sit ourselves down, so we're kind of kneeling forward, we're going to bring our foot, place it onto our knee, and sit ourselves down. Let that knee drop down. If you need to, hold on to something, put your bum against the wall, whatever you need to. But we're keeping that knee bent. And the more you kind of drop your bum, hiya Dan, the more you'll feel it in your calf as well. And then we're going to bring it up and change sides. So again, sitting back, flexing the foot, place it on your knee, drop your bum, keep your heel down, let that knee drop, keep that foot flexed. And let's change one last time. and bringing it up. So we're going to bring ourselves into a diver stretch. Now you can bring your feet together or you can have them in line with your hips. For most women, having it in line with our hips is much better. We're going to do the same thing with our hands if you want. You can again either keep them on your hips or you can take them above your head. So I'm going to take my arms up. We're going to imagine that we're being pulled by our arms up towards the ceiling. Our shoulders are being pulled. You'll feel the rib cage opening, the spine opening, the skin between the ribs and the hips start to stretch. The area between the legs and the hips. We'll feel the knees stretch, the calves stretch, and then all of a sudden we'll come up onto our tiptoes as if we're being pulled into the sky. Holding it there. And then we're going to bring our arms down and bring our heels back down. So let's try one more of those. Lifting the arms. Imagine being pulled. So feel the pull through the arms, through the shoulders, the ribs, the spine, the waist, the hips, the thighs, the knees, and then the heels start to lift. And bring it back down. Lovely. So let's go into our sun salutation. Bring yourself into mountain pose. If you bring your hand back into, so it's like that, and then bringing them round, and again, bring it towards your neck. Think about things that you'd love to be able to say to somebody but feel afraid to. It could be asking for an increase in pay, for a promotion at work, for a new settee, anything. So we're going to take our hands together in prayer. Breathe in, reaching them up towards the ceiling, reaching back. As we breathe out, take it forward into a forward bend. Bend them knees if you need to. Pull that belly in. Breathe in, looking forward into a half bend. Keeping that back flat. Bend the knees if you need to. Stepping back as you breathe out with your right foot. Letting your hips drop down, and as you're breathing in, lift if you can into a warrior lunge. As you want to breathe out, step back to down dog. Adjust your feet and your hands however you feel is better for you. Breathe in, lift into your tiptoes, your bum into the air. And as you breathe out, you're rolling forward into plank again. Adjust if you need to. As you need to breathe in, lift up into cobra or lift the knees into up dog. Breathe out, back to down dog. As you breathe in, lift your left foot up in the air. And as you're breathing out, pulling the knee in, step it between your hands. When you're ready, breathe in into lunging warrior. And as you're breathing out, step back to your forward bend. Bend the knees, stretch the arms, breathe in, lift up. Here we go, one more. And bring the hands down into prayer. So we're going to roll down into a forward bend, and you can step or jump back to down dog, and then come down to your knees. That's just a nicer way of getting to the floor. Could have just said go down on the floor, but then it wouldn't have been so nice. So like I said, we're working, I'm going to drop that sort of in a bit. So we're working, like I said, with the throat chakra. So all the exercises that we're doing now are going to work this area. So again, if you wanted, while you're in the position, you could hum, or you could do the ham sound, or you could just think, I am what was I going to say? I am expressive. Not what I was saying then. I am vocal, I was going to say. So it's up to you how you want to, what you want to do. We're going to take the first one into pose of a plane. Now, as always, we do it twice, so you can do tabletop, so you have your knees bent, or you can go fully into it. So again, up to you which one you want to do. I'm going completely into it. That's why I'm telling you, you can make it easy if you want. Make sure that your arms, the joints are all in line. Down dog, down dog. He's rolling over. We've got a dog's joined us in our thing. You must have heard me saying down dog, up dog, up dog. We're doing up dog next. You can join in for that one. So, joints are in line. Fingers facing any direction, completely up to you. As you breathe in, lift your bum off the floor, push your toes to the floor, pull your shoulders back, keep your head in line. So you don't want it dropping back, you want to keep it in line. But you don't want your shoulder dropping down. You want to lift your chest and your neck out. And we're bringing it back down. So if you need to, give your hands a rub, give your wrist a little stretch. We're going one more time. Choose your position. So here we go. Lifting, pushing the toes down, shoulders back, head controlled wherever you want to take it. Pelvis pulled in. Abdominals pulled in. And bringing it back down. Again, give them wrists a circle, give the hands a rub. Roll over. So now we're doing uppy dog. Now, upward facing dog. Am I doing upward? Yes, sir. Upward facing dog is the same as cobra slightly, except you're lifting your knees off the floor. But I'm also going to get you to see if you can move your head at the same time. Hence, we're doing neck thing again. So with this, you're having your elbows under your shoulders and your fingers are going down and you're making bridges with the fingers. So you're pushing with the fingertips. From here, you're lifting. Oh, sorry, wrong one. I was going into cobra. Bring your hands underneath your shoulder blades. Roll the shoulders back, pull the elbows so they're right in towards your hips. Then you're going to have the head down, lift the chest, keeping the head down, keep pushing until you feel the hips come off the floor. Then you're lifting one knee and then the other knee and letting the body drop down. Lift the head up, look to the ceiling. If this is too much, take the knees back down, but keep pushing back. And then we're going to take the knees down, bring the body down, turn the elbows in, let the head relax down. So this time we're going to see if we can turn our head. So it's up to you. Want to lift the knees or keep the knees down, completely up to you. So bringing the hand underneath the shoulders, tuck the chin in, lift the body, lift the hips, lift the knees, lift the head. Now keeping the chin in the air, turn and have a look down towards your left side. Then taking it up, have a look to the right. And you might find that it's like the base of your spine moves side to side as well. That's what we want. And then bring yourself back down. Bring the hands in. Let the head relax. So now if you've got your elastic or a band or anything, you're going to bring this behind and hold it as wide as it can go. So it doesn't matter how far it is, as long as it's not like right here. You don't want your hands right behind your back like we did at the beginning. So you're taking them apart. Now you're pushing the hands away from each other as if you're trying to pull the arms out to the side. You're going to pull them away, lift up, lift the body off the floor. And then you're going to relax back down. From here, if you turn your palms over and place your palms flat on the floor and the top of your head on the floor, you're going to push your legs out and try and lift your legs and your knees off the floor. And relax. So the last one we're going to do, we're going to take it all the way. So we're grabbing hold of our band again. We're going to lift our upper body up, stretch the arms out, lift our lower body out. Pull them arms apart. These are great exercises for your spine, your lower back. So if you're sitting in a chair all day, brilliant. But also it's starting to work and open that throat chakra. But you'll also feel it pushing through the base chakra, the solar plexus, the heart, the stomach, everywhere. And relax. So we're going to roll over onto our back. Now you may need your block for this. If you haven't got a block, I can show you without the block as well. Now we're going into shoulder stand, but if you have a problem with shoulder stand, if you've got a wall, you can tend to do it from the wall a little bit. When you haven't got a wall, then we have to work without. Now, shoulder stand. You're coming from straight down, lifting your legs in, and then pushing and bringing yourself up. Okay, so now if you're thinking not a chance, then we go into the next one, which is a supported. And again, you can either use your hands or a block. So if you're using your hand and for a block, the same thing. You're bringing your body in, you're sticking your hands underneath, you're lifting up. If you've got a block, same thing. Stick the block underneath, bring the leg in, see if you can bring yourself up. If you can't, don't worry about it. Okay, so full shoulder stand, supported with the hands, supported with the block. Even if you're just keeping your body here, that is fine. It doesn't matter. It's starting to get the spine ready. So we're going to do it twice. Okay? So we're going to hold it for each of them for about 5 breaths, and then we'll come out and repeat it. So you choose your version. Here we go. Lift up into whatever position you want to go into. Hold it there. Remember to squeeze them stomach muscles, squeeze the pelvic floor. And then we're going to bend the knees in towards the head, hold on to the base of the spine, bring ourselves down. So here we go one more time, whichever position you want to go into. Again, with this, we'll feel that stretch onto the neck at the back. And then bringing it down. Relax. So, we're going to take it all the way over into plough. So again, let me show you full version and then I'll show you an adaptation. So to get into full plough, lifting up, bringing the feet over. You can have it, your hands here. Now, if you can't get down, you can always maybe put a chair or something underneath so that your feet rest on there, if you can get halfway. If you can't get over and you're thinking, I don't really want to, then just take your legs up in the air and hold it here. Okay, so you've got 2 different, again, versions. You can go over, stick something underneath the chair. So if I do it here, I pull my settee forward, and for the purposes of Insta. So if I was to come over, I could probably get them on my settee. So I wouldn't have to go too far over. Let me push my settee back. Seeing behind the curtain now. Seeing what happens over there. So, here we go, twice again. We're bringing ourselves up and taking ourselves into any position. Once you're in plough, you can either have a straight leg plough or you can have a wide leg plough, it's up to you. But again, we're forcing blood, we're forcing everything down towards that neck. And then we're going to support our back as we roll ourselves back out. Now the second time is always better. Body likes it the second time. Yes, it is. It is, you know it is. So here we go, lifting and taking it over. And let's bring it back, rolling ourselves out. So, if we've gone one way, we have to finish off by going the other way. And that's our fish position. So, full fish, you're pushing down, hold onto your bum, lift your chest up, try and place the top of your head flat down. If, however, again, that's too much, you might want to get a block. And then just bringing yourself over into sort of this position so that the head's still going back, but you're supporting that lower back. Then you can always do it with a block as well. And this is just opening up the airways, opening up the chest as we've just closed it off. It opens up the neck, stretching all the front of that. And then bringing the head out. So I'm going to get you to come and sit up while we finish with, before we lie down, with our last exercise. Now again, sometimes we want to say something, but our body kind of stops us. So we need to have a sort of way that helps us get out that anguish, but sometimes without saying what needs to be said, because we can't say it, because again, it could hurt somebody's feelings, or it's gossip we've heard, we don't want to spread it, but we've got to get something out. It also releases an awful lot of tension that we tend to carry, and the throat chakra deals with the throat, the jaw, the shoulders, the neck, the mouth, the tongue. We will do hearing next week. That isn't one of the chakras that they tend to do, but I will put in hearing because I think that one is quite important as well, so that's reformable. So this is lion. Now we all know what lion is. And you can do it or you don't have to. You might scare the hell out of everybody in your household. So I would just let them know, I'm going to do lion. Nothing's wrong, just let them know that they may hear some screaming, they may see some funny face being pulled, but that's okay. Doesn't matter. It'll get everything out of you. So again, we're going to do it twice, because the first time's a little try, and just so you can find out what you need to get. So we start on our hands. And we start to think about something that's annoyed us, something that we want to say, someone we want to scream in their face, anything. And we start to pull them in. Then we start to bend the elbows in, but it's really, we're pulling everything in. We're tying up all them muscles. We're pulling up the shoulders. We're squeezing in the stomach. We're squeezing our face in. Breathing in. And then when we need to breathe out, let it out. I think we've lost that. And if it makes you laugh, all the better, because laughing is the best endorphin that you can release through the whole of your body. I forgot to warn my husband, and I've just seen him come to the thing and look. So we're going to do it again. Now we know what we're doing. So let's get it in. Let it out. Go on, girls. Give yourself a clap. It is one of the best ways. Like I said, sometimes something happens and we want to scream. And it's the best way. Get it out. Because the more you hold it in, the more it's going to hurt you. So you want to get rid of it. Even if it's not the actual thing you want to get, you can think it and get rid of it. A good way of unblocking our chakra, our throat chakra, is to sing. And so sometimes, again, when we're feeling a bit down, we're feeling a bit like we need to get something out, put your favourite song on. Scream it loud. So it doesn't, it's the same as doing lion. You're getting a good scream, but it's not as, people kind of accept it a bit more than just screaming and sticking your tongue out. So, yeah, singing, get it out there, it'll help. Right, I'm going to get you to lie yourself down. And we'll finish off. So relax the body, shoulders down, palms turned. Are the knees bent and coming together? Or letting the legs drop down? If you want, you can always bring your hand into your mudra and let it rest on your chest, so it's by your chin, or you can just let the hands go by your side. It's completely up to you. Now again, I either want you to hum, to do hummingbird, or to say the words, I am expressive. I am expressive. I am expressive. So I'm going to get you to start to feel movement through the toes and the fingers, through the wrists and the ankles, through the knees and the elbows, through the shoulders and the hips, through the chest, stomach and the back, and the neck and the head. Take your arms above your head, breathe in, stretch your fingers in one direction and your feet in the other. And as you breathe out, let the body be. Big breath in, stretch one arm and then the other. And again, as soon as you need to, let the body drift. Pull the knees up towards the chest and take them round in a circle. And then in the opposite direction. And then let yourself roll over onto your side. And then when you're ready, bring yourself up to seated. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed it. Any problems, let me know. I'm just going to end it on Insta.